Oh, hello. Welcome back to the FrankenGames, the video series in which I play every single video game based on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I think we're on day 4. Oh man, it's early and I'm already losing track. Yes, today is day 4 of the FrankenGames. And as usual, we have our random quote from Mary Shelley's Frankenstein here at the bottom. Today it's, "Life, although it may only be an accumulation of anguish, is dear to me, and I will defend it." I know that's a very famous quote spoken by the creature, Frankenstein's creature, the monster. And I gotta say, I'm in the middle of rereading the book. I'm almost finished. And I don't know if Mary Shelley's making a point here, because you gotta remember, the monster kills people in this book. He kills someone, and then he says this thing to Frankenstein, his creator, and then he kills more people. So, is Mary Shelley making a point about how some there are those who will sort of say, like, life is precious and we must protect it at all costs, out of one side of their mouth, and on the other side of the mouth, they don't care about the lives of people who are dying daily, constantly. So, that's what comes to mind for me, now that I'm in the middle of reading the book, and I know that this creature, has said this, and it goes on to kill more people. It's like, bro, do you really defend life when you're out there still doing it? I don't know. But there you go. That's the beauty of this book. It gets you thinking about stuff. And there you go. That's our quote of the day. And now we can move on to setting up the first game of the evening, and that is Frankenstein. Another one just called Frankenstein from 1987. Commodore 64 ZX Spectrum, designed and developed by Rod Pike. And as the very simple description tells us, it's a text-based adventure game by Mr. Pike. And it is the follow-up to his earlier game, Dracula. I've never played this game. Oh man, I had not considered that Dracula is in the exact same position, probably worse, in terms of, if somebody out there decided to play every single Dracula video game, it's gotta be so much worse for you. Whoever you are, I hope someone does that, because I would love to watch that. But there must be so many more Dracula games, because I feel like Dracula is definitely the, what would you say, the sexier monster, the more popular one, because of the appeal of that character versus, although in the Dracula book, he's pretty gross, so I don't know if you'd call that version of Dracula sexy. But, yeah, Dracula, man, that must be a whole other giant kettle of fish to deal with in the video game space anyway. So, that brings that to mind. Alright, well, yeah, we're playing Frankenstein, a text adventure game, and as soon as I can get this thing to cooperate, there we go. We can bring it up. We are playing which version are we playing? Is it C64? I can't tell. No, I think this is going to be ZX Spectrum. Yeah. Which is cool. That's fine. Okay, so as usual, I'm emulating on Internet Archive. Every single game this evening is going to be off of there. Let's load it up. And I just want to make sure I get the sound working. The problem is with these older games, sometimes you wonder, like, is it supposed to have sound? I have no idea. So I'm going to unmute here. And I guess I'm going to hope that if it has sound, it's going to work. Who knows? It's a text game anyway, so it's not critical to have sound effects. All right. I am in a bedroom at my father's house. And it's worth noting at this point, I have played other text adventures, so is this the I won't say this for sure, but this might be the final text adventure game I'm going to play. Although chronologically, technically, one of the text adventures I played was a 1992 release of an early 80s game. So I guess I did play a later version of it, but it was originally released in the 80s. So anyway, let's just say this is probably going to be the final text adventure we check out. From here, I will begin the hunt for my creation. Oh, so this time we're Frankenstein. Something I'm going to do at the end of this, in my wrap-up video, I want an infographic that documents the percentages of protagonists. How often Was it the monster? How often was it the doctor? How often was it the doctor's assistant or others? Because here we're Frankenstein. We created this monster, and now apparently in this game we're going to hunt him down. So here's an example of us playing the doctor role. Right, but no one must know of my devil's work. I must rid of mankind of the scourge who owes his existence to me, yet crushes the life of my dear sister. I look through the window at the mountain in the far distance, solid, unshakable. I only hope my courage will be as firm. Yeah, I'm not as excitable as Mr. Frankenstein seems to be in this moment. Darkening clouds rise ominously from her, creating a sinister backdrop for the snow-capped peaks. The gentle breeze of an hour ago has turned into a raging tempest, driving wild white horses afoam madly across the lake, which is almost hidden now in a frenzied mist of spray. What shall I do now? Oh, this is funny. This is the exact moment where I am in the book. Like, it's near the end. Frankenstein has spent like 80% of the book miserable because he tried to play God, didn't work out. Now his creation is messing with him and murdering his friends. And here, it goes after his sister next. So this is aligned very nicely with my current rereading of the book. What shall I do now? Oh. Hello. Yes. What shall I do now? I mean, it's asking me. I was trying to type. Sorry, I don't quite understand. The storm worsens, jagged forks of lightning spit from the heavens and rip into the mountain. Bolts of searing light dance across the lake, charging the foam with an ethereal glow. Thunder bursts with a suddenness that jangles the nerve endings. The storm is upon us in all its fury. What shall I do now? Yeah, he's real dramatic. Well, so many of these characters are dramatic in these 1800s novels. I'm pretty sure in Dracula, everybody's super dramatic constantly, and they're either ecstatic or miserable all the time. Or they're not shy to express it. So good for them. Maybe it's emotionally more healthy to be that expressive with one's thoughts and feelings. I was trying to type R-U-N. There's no backspace, by the way. That's why I was getting caught up here. I was trying to hit backspace. They're gonna let me run? That was a joke. Run north. Get that cursor out of there. Oh, a whole bunch of stuff just happened. There's a deafening crash. A bolt of lightning hits the roof above me. There's a great rending of timbers. All around is burning. The room seems to scream as if in agony itself. Flames devour the air hungrily. Should I get in character? I cannot breathe. Oh, he's British too. No, he's not British. Sorry. He's Italian or something. Middle European. Switzerland, that whole zone. I cannot breathe. Yeah, no characters. We won't do that. I look up through seared eyes just as the roof with its great weight of tiles comes crashing down. I don't know what to do. You have prematurely finished the game. Dr. Frankenstein, another foul up. Okay, so if I hang out too long, it kills me because the roof caves in. Run. Oh, see, there's no backspace, man. Backspace. Alright, just type the word north. I can't for some reason. The storm worsens, jagged blah 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 blah. Alright, well, I'm trying to follow text adventure conventions here. I can't for some reason. East? Alright, so we have once again died. This is not going well. Also, this is a big step back. The last text adventure game, hold on, I should look up the names of these things as I talk about them. The last text adventure from the previous day was it Castle Frankenstein? Must have been. Right? I'm not sure. Hold on. There was Frankie, which was the platformer, Frankenstein 2000, aka my favorite game so far. Frankie and the Monster, that was something else. It must have been Castle Frankenstein from '84. It had different color for the texts. It had better spacing. So automatically, for graphical presentation reasons, I have to I have to say this is not going to be my favorite text adventure game. I've been trying to walk out of here. I mean, what else could I do? If I type in run, it'll ask me which way. Run. It's not registering my N for some reason. Run. You have to slam the keys for this thing to register. Shout. What shall I do now? You hear your own voice, terrified and frail. Call for help. I can't for some reason, and we're dead. Okay, well, again, as with every game, if I can advance to a... Well, I guess with a platformer, it's like if I can advance beyond one level or one screen, I'm good. With a game like this, I've just arbitrarily been thinking, like, if I can get to some, good location, like the castle. We're in a castle now. With this game, I don't know. The parsing, like, I don't understand what option I could possibly have. I mean, it's very like florid text. Very like, it's setting the scene very well, but I mean, it's not really helping in my decision making here. Go outside. Out. How is there no backspace in this game? Outside. Okay, well, it's been a while already. I don't know how much more time I want to spend trying to figure out what this game wants from me. Which is unfortunate, because, I mean, the more I can see, the more I can determine if I can like it at all. But so far, I'm not impressed with this game. Outside. Directions don't work. Take. Right, well, the simplest things you can... Oh, look. It's just going to reprint the same stuff. Alright, well, let's try look one more time. Look. I'm in a bedroom. I can... Oh, okay. Finally, something. Take money. Alright, maybe the backspace is just a different key. Like, maybe it's Del? Well, no, apparently not. Money. Take. Oh, it's so annoying that you have to type so slowly. Take money. I have now done that, and I'm dead. Alright, let's do this. Take. Well, just because this is the only action I've been able to discover. I have money. Inventory. Sorry, I don't quite understand. Like, can I get out of the building? That'll be my baseline. Can I leave this building before I die from the roof caving in? What did you not understand? Leave bedroom. I feel like Dory, is it? Talking whale. Leave bedroom. Can't leave the bedroom for some reason? Are you kidding? Oh, we're done. We're done. Oh, this is unfortunate that this game is like this. And I'm sure there's many people out there who'll say like, oh, idiot, you were supposed to do this and this. It's so obvious. But, I don't know. I guess I'll consider myself at least an average player, not to mention a professional in the game industry. And if in this game, if I can't figure out what the game wants from me, then we're done. That is going to be it for Frankenstein from 1987, because I already spent too much time. Oh, I hate to give up, but yeah, that's going to be it. So, in the text adventure genre, this is going to be last place. Sorry, Mr. Pike, your game is too hard for me to figure out. So, let's get out of here. All right. So, hold on. That means I can do the thing. All right. We're still in 1987 for the next game, called The Bride of Frankenstein, released on the C64, ZX Spectrum, Amstrad CPC. Which version are we playing? I wonder. I totally forget. Not clear. Is it the Amstrad version? Yeah, it's not clear. Oh, wait, D64? We're playing the C64 version. Okay. So yeah, developed by Paul Smith and Steve Howard. This version, I suppose, would have been developed by Time Data Limited. Yeah, because this game I know, and I should say, this is the one game of all the Frankenstein games, this is the one game that I not only played before, but completed. I've played this entire game using cheats, and because every spooky season, every October, I pick a few games that are appropriate for the season, and I play through them. I pick a few different things from different times, and one year I came across this on Internet Archive, and I just decided, like, yeah, sure, I'll play this, why not? So I've played this before. The brief description there, of course, is that scattered about the castle and its grounds are lungs, hearts, kidneys, and brains your beau, Frankie, needs. And as the title, Bride of Frankenstein, implies, we're playing as the Bride of Frankenstein, and we're going to be looking for the parts of Frankie so that we can reassemble the character and be together again. So it's a love story. I wonder in my big chart of protagonists, should the bride be her own slice of the pie? If you think of the percentages as a pie chart. Oh, I should be hearing sound. Oh, I don't like. Let's see if we can. This is all. If you're not familiar with these things, these games were cracked back in the day by hacker groups, if you want to think of them that way, and then they would distribute those games for free. So basically, they would get around what we might think of as DRM, like basically security, so that if you were pirated the game, you would be blocked from playing it. But these groups would just crack the games and distribute them anyway. I need to know if there's sound. When are we gonna? Just give it a moment. It'll. There is sound. Great. Okay. And do that. Oh no. I do need to know controls. I also need to lower the volume for myself because that is loud. Okay, well, I don't see controls immediately, so let's just hope that I'm able to figure this out. I already explained the premise. I mean, it's already there. We are the bride. We're trying to reassemble Frankenstein's creature. Let's go. I press the space bar. Oh, here we go. WASD? No. Z is AZ. 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 That's up and down. Oh, is it going to be LM or something? What? Oh, how awkward. I have to sit here and figure out controls. Oh, here we go. The numpad works. Alright, so this is the bride, in case you're wondering. Not the Bride of Frankenstein we know from the film, of course. Is that? No, the concept of a bride was introduced in the book, but I think obviously we all know that the most famous example would be... Alright, there's a key. Spacebar is the pickup key button. That's good. Alright, so this game, it's going to have the same problem that we ran into a little while ago with what was that one ZX Spectrum game, like Frankie and the Monster or something? Hold on, I have to look up that title now. Dr. Frankie and the Monster, I believe. Yeah. Wait, was it that one? Yes, that was the one with the ghosts. Sorry. Yeah, the one with the annoying Pac-Man ghosts. That one sucked because those ghosts are awful and their AI sucks. Wow, this is real stuttery. Apologies for that. Yeah, there we go. There are more ghosts in this game that are like magnets, and they show up and they make your heart explode and you're dead, and it's already over. And this is why I used cheats when I played through this game, because that is ridiculous. Like when that ghost pounced on me, my player character, I could not move. I was done, I was frozen, and the heart is your health meter, and I was dead. There was nothing else to do. And it's just the worst thing. You know, so again, at the time I was just determined enough that I just said, whatever, I'll cheat through it. Oh, no, I want that key. Why is this so stuttery here? I don't think it's like an internet connection thing. It's just the game. Oh yeah, that too. You accidentally... Weird. Oh, the ghosts also chase you. I forgot to mention that part. Oh, now it's a skeleton. Now we have skeletons attacking. You know what? Yeah. So, alright, at least I was able to get out of there. But, yeah, the idea is to roam around like this and find the different body parts for Frankenstein. I don't know if we have to assemble them somewhere. Wow, identical screens. Not fun. Really not fun. What is this? Yeah, we're gonna ignore that. Let's go in here. I forget what the green potion beaker is for. No idea. Let's just go this way. Oh yeah, too many identical screens. Look at that. I died? What are you talking about, dude? How did I die? Ridiculous. I'm trying to unlock this door. I don't suppose one of these things can tell me... Ooh, diagonals. If you press the diagonal keys on the numpad, it does something. Can I open this door? Who knows? I have no idea if I'm even standing at the door. Alright, let's do it. Oh, notice that my potion is full right here. So maybe the potion being emptied is a cause for death. Alright, ghost. Just forget it. Can I go this way? Oh, I already forgot how I escaped last time. Dead. That's harsh. That is super harsh. And not enjoyable. But, I don't know, I guess I've come to understand, I knew this going in. British microcomputer games were made to be really, really hard, because I guess, like NES hard, I guess, is the term. The idea was like, this kid who is gifted this game is not gonna have another game for months, or longer. So this game has to last a long time. So if they make it really difficult, you know, you're forced to spend a long time trying to complete the game. I think that's the logic with all these choices, design choices. Alright, well I'm just gonna try to bail back outside. I think this path takes us there? Yeah, we're dead again. That heart's gonna explode. Oh, no, we unlocked a door this time. And now we're gonna go outside. I lost half my potion. I don't know why. Spacebar does nothing there. All right, here, I think if I go down that path, it leads to the cemetery. Let's see what's in there. I'm probably going to get jumped by a skeleton or something dumb. Or maybe not. Oh, more keys. Only one key at a time. Now I'm remembering, you are meant to go to like a certain room in which you would reassemble Frankenstein, and this looks like the path to that. Like, this looks really familiar. And then here, it's just like a key exchange room for you to figure out, like, well, which key does what? What this gold key? Nothing there. Bronze key, probably not gonna unlock this. Nope. Alright, so yeah, here it's just take one. For some reason, this lady can't carry more than one key. And she gets stuck in the environment a lot. What's over here? Not a thing. Okay, so I'm almost positive that's where Frankenstein is located. Like, he's at the top of that tower up there. I just don't recall how to actually get in there. Let's just keep going left. Oh, hey, this is noteworthy. No, nothing there. Yeah, this doesn't really... I mean, obviously that room did not help at all. Oh, and guess what? There are pitch black spaces. I probably need a candle or something dumb. I know there is a logic to all the layout of this place. I died again. Oh, is it a timer? Yeah, I think that beaker is a timer, and you can maybe refill it, but I mean, there must be a way to refill. Oh, right? Yeah, there must be. Alright, how many more runs should I give this? One more run. Sure. But I would say, you know, we all get the gist here of what's happening. Alright, so we have this locked door. Yeah, I have to remember that. We have multiple locked doors, and there are 2 new keys. So why don't I go pick up a different key and come back to this place. And we'll see if that gets us anywhere. Let's go run past the ghost, unless it locks us in place. And then let's go up here. Now, I guess I have not discovered if I can unlock that door. I cannot. Also, no, skeletons. Dead. 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 Alright, well... Ooh, they reset. Well, that's good. I forgot that detail. Alright, so let's do that. Let's see if I can unlock another door with that, one of those other keys. One of them must do something. Alright, so we go down here. And then we go up there. Yeah, this is all feeling more and more familiar. Wait, that beaker is almost empty again. What does that mean? Am I about to die again? Probably. Yeah, not my idea of fun to have to die over and over like this. I mean, graphically it looks cool. Like, it does look interesting, right? Like, visually, it's like, oh yeah, look. It's an interesting, like, castle environment, and it's spooky, and there's ghosts, skeletons chasing after you. That's all neat. All right, well, that door is still locked. Yeah, with the ghosts, just don't let them trap you. I guess that's it. We're done. All right, well, that's Bride of Frankenstein from 1987. But here's the thing. We're not done with this, unfortunately. Yeah, I could cheat to show you more, but I don't need to show you more because we're moving on. We're moving on to 1990. So this is it. we made it out of the 80s. It only took me 4 days, but we've traversed through the decade. We're starting in 1990, but we're not starting with something new because we're going to be playing Frankenstein Jr. for the same exact platforms, C64, ZX Spectrum, Amstrad CPC. This one developed by Viz Design. I think they were just the contractor that ported made this new version. Description says, take control of the son of Frankenstein's monster. Oh yeah, that's a thing in the movies. I've never seen beyond Original Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein, but I know at some point there was a son of Frankenstein. Well, in this game, we will be playing as the son of, and are tasked with the objective to rebuild his dad. And if that sounds familiar, guess what, buddy? Guess what we're about to do again. Yep, we're playing in the C64 version. Oh wait, this is Bride, isn't it? Womp womp. So much for my big dramatic reveal. This is the Amstrad version, I'm pretty sure. Can I get a confirmation of that? I don't see the confirmation. Yeah, this is, I think this is the Amstrad. There it is, Amstrad. Well, the spoiler here is this is the exact same game we just played. All right, just hold on. Just give it a moment. Frankenstein Jr. looking real hip with his side cap there. That's in style, right? Yeah, it's loading. Just give it a moment. You can hear a little like crickles and crankles. Does that look familiar? The names look familiar. Because guess what? Yes, sir. They took Bride of Frankenstein. I'm sure some marketing person somewhere said, "Oh, boys don't want to play as women. You can't have the bride. Brides are not cool, man." So somebody had the brilliant idea that, oh hey, this is going to be a game where you play as this kid. Now, look at that. It's the exact same game, but with different controls. Great. Arrows? Thank you. Also, it controls more smoothly. Good on you, Amstrad CPC, for having better controls than that C64 version. But look at this. It's the exact same game. I just did the same thing. I picked up the key. Let's go this way. Oh, same problem with entering rooms you didn't want to... Oh, this character moves a lot faster. That's great. I appreciate that. Sort of. Now let's go this way. Oh my god. It is the exact same game. They definitely ported the art from the from Bride of Frankenstein. I also wonder why it took 3 years for this. Who waited 3 years before they decided, like, oh hey, that Bride game, we're gonna port that to the Amstrad. Let's do it. All right. Well, let's do the same thing. This is just a continuation of what I did before. I'm just gonna take a key and try to unlock some other doors. No, don't. How's that beaker holding up? I still don't get the logic of the beaker. These things probably all have manuals that I should have read, but it's too late now to go back on that. Alright, so that's still locked. No help there. It's a skeleton dance party! Go. But I don't want to dance. I'm too much of a wallflower as Frankenstein Jr. That's my roleplay. He's too shy. He needs to come out of his shell. I like that death animation. Okay, so I guess I'll try a few more runs, but it's the same game. It's just a port. I debated whether to even separate it or highlight it at all because it's the same game. But I decided the switch, changing out the protagonists, that alone was enough to, like, you know, make it interesting enough to, like, spotlight on its own. So that's why we're still looking at what is basically the same game. Okay, gold key. No, well, I don't know if gold key would have helped because I keep dying. I wonder if I wrote this down anywhere. I don't recall. Again, when you have cheats available, like I did with my Bride of Frankenstein playthrough, you just kind of breeze through things and don't retain a lot of the details. Let's go up here. What else could I do? Yeah, I mean, I still think swapping out the keys is definitely like the next step here. We could try to open this door again, but I don't think it'll open. Let's grab the silver key, why not? Alright, let's take the silver key. Yep, we still get caught on the environments. That's not great. Still have the same repeated environments. That door is locked. I wish we would have some kind of text prompt that says, you know, door locked, just so it's clear. You can't do something there. Yeah. Yeah, the beaker, I don't get it. How am I supposed, or rather, I just completely forget how I'm supposed to refill that. It's full here. Yeah, I do not pay attention to it at all. I just saw it empty. Oh, is it per room? I bet it's per room. Like every room you pass through drains it just a little more. Look at that. I'm already down to half. So basically what a jerk move. You can't even like wander aimlessly because every room you pass through, they'll drain some of your... What is that? Oh, that's my spooky, creaky chair. Very appropriate for playing through these games. Whoa. When did this happen? I could have sworn I tried to open that door before, and this did not happen. So I don't know what to make of this. Wait a minute. Did I do something different? Crap. I might have done something different and didn't notice. I mean, that looks the same. That's the same unlocked door. If I do this, I should be in a different environment. God dang skeletons. It's the dang Bone Brothers. They lost the skeleton war and they're angry at me. It's not my fault. Come on, Bone Brothers, leave me alone. I didn't do nothing. The logic of when they follow you or they don't is interesting. Like, why does the ghost follow me sometimes, but the skeletons don't? It's a wonder. I really can't unlock this door, huh? Nope. Maybe I should stop walking when I get to the doors? Who knows? Alright, we have a different key. Pretty sure I'm gonna die from the beaker getting drained. Again, I don't... Oh. Leave me alone. I just want to unlock this door. It worked. Okay, so the silver key unlocks that one particular door. That's good to know. This leads us back into the castle. A stupid ghost pops up again. I'm probably going to die right here before I go into the doorway. That's kind of compelling. Just because it's like, ooh, I accomplished something. How wonderful. Oh, I hate it when I'm annoyed with a game and then you realize like, oh, maybe the game was right. Right? Because I did just feel that little shot of like having solved something like, oh, ooh, I did something. I'm so smart. I'm such a genius. I don't like when a game proves me wrong, and it gives me that shot of dopamine or whatever it is that drives a video game player. But now that we know that one thing, I am curious enough to try it one more time. We'll say this is the last one. The last attempt, that is. Alright, so first of all, is this going to open? Yeah, it's just going to... It's not even locked. God dang it. Let's go grab that silver key so we can go into that chamber. Because I saw some stuff in that room I want to grab. Alright. Yep. And you know what? This is exactly what my Bride of Frankenstein experience was. It was just a lot of, like, little discoveries and remembering the paths. I vaguely remember that there was a way to deal with the enemies, but I cannot tell you what... Oh. Beakers. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now we know how to refill the beaker as it drains. That's great. So that's a big discovery. That's huge. It's like a fairy fountain in Zelda. Alright, so that's the middle bottom. Oh, what is this? Does this go anywhere? Nope. Completely empty room. As far as I can tell. Alright, so that means the only door left here is the top. Another key. Oh, the key management already is kind of lame. Uh-oh, I know where this is. This is the room that leads to Frankenstein. I'm going to find him up here. Are you ready? Oh, if I don't die from the ghost. Come on, dude. Yeah, I'm going to bail before this ghost kills me. Oh, I just dead. Alright, well I said that was last attempt, but at least we did something. We found a couple of spots to refill the beaker / the timer. That's a pretty big accomplishment, so if you're watching, if you're wondering about this game, I guess there's a little something for you. Where to find the beaker refill spot. But that's it. That's the end of day 4 of the FrankenGames. We're up to 1990. The 90s are a whole other shift. We're entering into a different era of video games. I think we might still have a few British PCs, because almost everything I've been playing is British PCs of the 80s. We might still have a couple. Yeah, we do. We still have a few more in the early 90s, but we're generally moving on from that era into like a bigger budget era. Yes, I would say bigger budgets, more attention to to the story of Frankenstein in more mainstream platforms, I guess, outside of Britain, especially. But anyway, that's it for this video. Yeah, until the next one, I'll see you.